Hey guys, what's happening? I am the Military Biker. Welcome to the channel. Today's video is going to be all about my Bell Bullitt Boost helmet that I've had for the past 2 years, and I'm going to do a review, a 2-year review on this bad boy with some pros and cons for you guys if you are actually thinking about buying a Bell Bullitt helmet. I know I may be late to the party with this one because these guys have been out for 5 or so years now, maybe longer, but I thought I would show you guys obviously what I've been using for the past 2 years and what I think of the Bell Bullitt Boost. Stick around, let's find out what I think. Okay, so the Bell Bullitt Boost. This one is the Boost because it's got this graphic that you can see on the top there, almost like a black flame. It is actually a decal that's been laid over the top of a gloss, a matte black finish, as you can see there, and it looks pretty cool. And the sort of silvery gold lining on the outside of this Bell Bullitt Boost makes it look pretty cool actually. So why did I go for the Bell Bullitt? I saw a lot of videos and I looked around for a lot of videos on retro style helmets, and every single time, 9 times out of 10, the Bell Bullitt would be top of the list. So I searched again for a similar helmet around a similar price range, but in the end it was the fact that it came like this, the Bell Bullitt Boost with the graphic like that sort of swung it my way. As you know, Bell Bullets, they come in a lot, or if you don't know, Bell Bullets come in a lot of different shapes, sizes, colours, patterns, etc, etc, but I did go for this, the Boost, the full black Boost helmet. So it's made of a composite shell, alright, and it has got a neutral oval shaped head. If you can see there like that, it's not a round shaped helmet, it is very much, you know, sort of linear on the sides, and it is, you know, like I said, you can see the sort of oval shape of it there, like so. Alright, it comes in sizes extra small all the way up to 2XL, and it only weighs £3, which is great when, you know, you don't want a heavy bloody helmet, especially, you know, you get pressure points on your head, around your neck, etc, etc, and this thing only weighs £3, 2 ounces, so it's really light. It's really light. It does have an ECE and DOT race safety rating, which is good, which is really good. You know, these things need to be DOT and ECE rated, just so you know you're getting a good, decent helmet. So when I bought it, it come with a clear shield in the box, and as you can see right there, I bought the extra, the black face shield, wind shield, face shield, whatever you want to call it. I bought the black one purely and only because of the look. I mean, I think it looks amazing with the black. It's all black and it looks fantastic. And it isn't, to be honest, I've had this on at night time and it's not that dark. If I'm truly honest, it isn't that dark. And you know, as you can see there, it's not that dark of a shade, but it actually looks like it is. But when you actually got it on your head and you're looking through it and stuff like, it's not that dark of a shade. And if you wanted to put a pair of shades on, the beauty with this helmet, if you want a pair of shades on as well, you can have a pair of shades on underneath if you are, you know, if it is not enough shade for you. So inside the lining, as you can see it in there, it is all removable, alright, apart from this piece up here. As you can see there, that piece there is not removable. Move the bloody strap out the way. You can move the cheek pads, you can remove the cheek pads, and you can remove the inner completely out, as you can see there. Which is good when you want to wash it, you know, when you're wearing one of these on a hot, sweaty summer day and you've had it on for 9-10 hours if you're on a massive long ride. Eventually you're going to want to take them out and give them a wash. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I went for this because of the retro look. I mean, it looks like, I don't know if you guys remember, but the old Lego men, the Lego astronaut men, that's what I first remembered or thought of when I seen this helmet. I thought, wow, that's really awesome, man. And it does give you an old retro style look when you're riding your bike. Okay, so on the front, let's talk about the vents. On the front, you've got the 4 vents here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and obviously where my GoPro mount is there you can see the sides of the other vent there, which is underneath there. It is open and closable, and on the back of the helmet is the back vent there, which the wind does come through quite well. Bearing in mind it's got a sort of very low chin strap, if you will. The wind does come through, and you do get a lot of air in your head or around your head. Some people have air in their head, but around your head. So makes it a bit more sort of breathable as you're riding the bike on hot days. The problem with these is obviously there is no way of shutting these off from the inside, and unfortunately if it is honking down with rain, you will get some ingress of water, and it does get quite sort of damp at the back there, depending on how bad the rain is. Obviously if you're going through torrential weather, it is going to come through, like I experienced a few years back driving down to Montana, and I did, that my head was actually wet coming through there. So yeah, that's the only downside. It is, like I said, on the front there, it does have an open and closable vent, and to be honest, the helmet is pretty loud when you have it on. Regardless of the vents are closed, you're still going to get a lot of wind coming through because of how the chin strap works. It probably comes about here, and obviously there's no, as you can see there's no shield under here or anything like that to stop the wind from coming in under your chin and obviously around your helmet. It is loud, it does whistle sometimes when this is shut. It does whistle every now and again, and if you have this open, and you're traveling at high speeds, it definitely will whistle, which you don't want to be doing when you're traveling at high speeds anyway. If you do want to wear specs or whatever, glasses or whatever, then fine, you'll have to have it up during night time or whatever. But when it's up, it does whistle with the wind going through here and stuff like that. It will whistle. As you can see, the aperture on the front aperture of the helmet itself, get out of the way strap, is massive. Now this is what I love about this helmet as well, was the fact that, let's pull this back all the way, there we go, so you can see it's massive. It's like an astronaut's helmet, and like I said, old 80s Lego astronaut man. But the view of when you have this on, the view from the sides, on both sides and in front of you is awesome. It's like having, the only thing I can put it is having a half helmet on. Now I don't want to wear a half helmet anymore because I've seen the accidents and stuff like the guys have lost chins, teeth, faces, etc. And that's why I went for this, because I used to ride around at a half helmet on all the time. And I'm not saying half helmets are bad, they are good, they give you the great, the freedom and the wind in your hair and all that sort of stuff. But I wanted something that was going to give me a little bit more safety, especially around the chin area and the face area. But the aperture itself is absolutely massive. I mean, you can still see my head there through through the side of the helmet, or my face through the side of the helmet. But yeah, that's what I love about this. You can drink, if you've got a bottle of water or anything like that, you don't need to take your helmet off or try and mash it under there with a straw or anything like that. You can actually drink through a bottle with this helmet on your head. The other thing I noticed with this is, over time, depending on how far you ride and how far you go without checking the bolts on the side, they occasionally rattle themselves loose. Now it is solid now, but I've had it on one occasion when I first had the helmet and riding for a few months. I found that one of the bolts had come slightly loose on the side there to tighten this. So what I did was I took the bolts out and I Loctited them. I put some blue Loctite on the side. Don't put red on because you'll never get them off or they'll snap off or whatever. But I put some blue Loctite on both sides, and I have had no problem whatsoever since I did that with the bolts coming out the side there. Even this goes, as you guys know, up and down how many times when you're riding, when you're going on trips and stuff like that, and I have not had the drama since I Loctited them in, which has been really cool. The other thing I like about the helmet is the fact that there's no sort of clip or anything like that. There is a magnet on the side there for the visor, so as you can hear it there, so you just lift that up. You don't even need to lift that up. If you want to, you just push it up like that, and it does secure itself on to the side of the helmet with this little magnet here that you can see there, which I think is really cool. And you'll hear it snap shut, and it is pretty secure. Once it's on, it does take a bit of force to get that up, so you don't want wind or anything like that is not going to bring that off your face. Physical force of you lifting it up is the only thing that's going to make that open. What I will say while it's open is I have noticed over the 2 years that I've had this helmet that on the inside where it does actually shut down onto the helmet, onto the rim of the helmet there, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is slight sort of wear on the inside there, rubbing as it were, and it goes all the way to about here, and it's again on the same side round here and on the top of the visor up there, where it rubs onto the top right there of the helmet, and in turn, the only problem again I found with this is, or one of the other problems I found with this is that it rubs on the top there. So when you open that up and close it down, over a prolonged time, 5, 6, 7 years, I would say that the paint would start to rub away. This has been 2 years I've had this now, and it's just starting to, you can just see where it's been rubbing. But like I said, that goes, it's only in one place across the top, but it is around the top of the visor and around the sides of both sides of the visor down there. So just be aware of that if you do buy a Bell Bullitt. So comfort wise, like I said, I've had this for 2 years now, and it is a bit of a strange fit. It doesn't fit many heads, and I mean, my mates have tried these on, and as soon as they put it on, they're like, oh, this is weird, man, it feels strange. I've got a strange looking head, as you can see right now, and this fits me pretty well, if I'm honest. I got it in a large. I normally am a large in other helmets, and over time, first when I put it on, it was pretty tight, and obviously as the cheek pads and the inner sort of loosen up, it does come looser, but not too loose. But it is pretty comfortable now. It took probably, I would say, about 4 months for it to be absolutely wound into my head and perfectly comfortable for me. I did notice slightly on the top here, I don't know if you guys can see that this bit here is pretty padded, and it's pretty tough, and it does take a bit of time. I mean, when I first started riding, I did have some sort of indent on my head there when I first started riding with this helmet on, but after a while they went away, and it's literally molded to my head now, which is pretty cool. On the inner itself, the chin strap is pretty simple to use. It's normal bog standard chin strap for any sort of helmet, and it's got a little clip thing there. What you can see is after 2 years of me wearing it, it is starting to fray slightly there, but I mean that is what it is. It's a bit of nylon that it will come away eventually. Now on the inside you've got the 2 ear pockets as normal in any helmet, and they can be used for putting a stereo system in there, any speaker system, which I've got in there now. I've got the center. I have took it off the center because I did have stickers on the side that said my old channel name. I took them off, and obviously I had to come take the center mountain pack off the side as well, which is another point. If you do buy a center, the actual hard mount that fits to the side of the helmet will not fit onto here, so you have to literally bond it on with the glue or the sticker stuff that is really super sticky, and then plonk it on the side there like that with the mountain, the thing that comes with the center. But yeah, it is really cool. I love this helmet. I will be honest with you guys, I love this helmet. It's 2 years. I've looked after it. It's got no scratches, no dents, no nothing on it, which is brilliant. And it is a really comfortable helmet. It really is, and it does everything you need. You can put your center on there, you can have your music going in there. It is pretty tight. I will admit, once the speakers are in there for the center, it is pretty tight on your ears. But again, after maybe, I don't know, a week or 2 riding constantly, that sort of the pressure off my ears was taken away, obviously, once it molded around my head again with the speakers are, and it was too a bit tight, but like I say, after a while it expanded out and it was fine. As you can see on the back there, I've got the military biker sticker and a YouTube thing, and just a little UK flag there, and there's the DOT and EC on the back there as well. But yeah, I love this helmet. The Bell Bullitt Boost is this specific helmet, and they do come in all shapes, sizes, colours, patterns, and etc. So yeah, that's my 2 year sort of review, guys. I love it. I think it's a great helmet. I do have another helmet, and to be honest, I wear this everywhere I go, and I have done for the past 2 years, and it's been a really good helmet to me. It really is. And they are retro. They are getting a little bit old in the tooth now. Like I said, they've been out for 5 or 6 years, but they are still, to this day, in my opinion, a really good helmet. They really are. And I love the fact that when you've got it on, you can see to your right. You don't have to turn all the way around to check out your blind spot. You don't have to turn all out the blind spot in that way. It's literally just a turn of the helmet, and you can see straight behind you. It's brilliant, and that's what I love about this. And the fact that it looks absolutely awesome, all in black. Anyway, that is my Bell Bullitt Boost, guys. I hope you enjoyed my review. If you've got any questions that I haven't covered during the review, please leave a comment below, and I'll endeavour to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, then please click the subscribe button. You will see a couple of videos at the end in a sec. just recent videos or recommended videos by YouTube for you guys to check it out anyway. Remember to give the video a thumbs up, guys, and if you want to share it as well, why not? Thanks for watching, guys. Ride safe, and remember, you'll never walk alone.